Hi YouTube, I'm here to share with you guys a project that I created using Kitty Scrap Post by Luisa new Valentine digital kit. It's called My Valentine. If you are looking for a shabby chic paper that can be used not only for Valentine's but for any of your shabby chic projects, or you may be just looking to start creating some shabby chic projects. If that is you, then you need to pick up this digital kit and include it in your collection for sure. It is a must-have for all shabby chic lovers. The kit, as I mentioned, is called My Valentine, and you can go to Kitty Scrap Post by Luisa blogspot.com to pick up this digital paper kit. I will have all of the information in the description box below regarding how to contact Luisa and get your hands on this digital kit. Also, there are other designers that's creating with this same digital kit as well. I would love for you guys to check them out. I will leave their information also in the description box below so you guys can see what they have created with this lovely kit as well. So what I decided to create using this paper, I decided to create what I call simply my Valentine Love Wagon. I created like a wagon a couple years ago in a Valentine hop, and it was by surprise that I happened to stumble upon another wagon. So I was super excited to get my hands on it and alter it in the shabby chic style. When I did it a couple years ago, I did it more on a red and white type thing. So I was super excited to change it up and do this in a shabby chic style. Before I go into the project, I want to share with you real quickly some of the digital papers that you will receive in your kit. So here are some of the beautiful papers right here. It is so pretty. I love it. And you also get some cutouts in this digital kit. So it's very versatile, and you'll get a lot of use out of it. You have some tags there. You also have like some little heart cards, a bow, just all sorts of things for you to play with. And here's a look again at all of the papers that are included in this kit. I absolutely love it. So there you have it, some of the papers there. And I'm going to pick up my iPhone because this is a fairly large project. I also created some embellishments that I will also share with you. But I'm going to pick up my phone so you can get a look at the project a lot better. So just give me a few seconds. Sorry about that. And I decided to create some cute little teddy bears to give this a really playful and soft feel. Here is one of the teddy bears right here. I included one of those little letters in her hand. You guys, I know that looks familiar to you. Those are one of those little Target little letters. So I put that in her hand, and there's a sticker on there that says XOXO. I put some tulle bows on all four sides of the wagon. I also included some fun pink pom-pom trim and then some white trim over that has hearts in it. I'm going to pick up the camera now and go to the center of the wagon. And you can see all of the luscious embellishments that's located inside of the wagon. I'm gonna go over here to this Terror Bear, and she is just a cutie patootie. I created her a little tutu skirt to put on so she can really stand out, and she's laying on top of the wagon. She also has a little love letter in her hand as well that says, "My darling." I'm gonna move over to the next Terror Bear, and there she is, and she's kind of in the corner of the wagon, and she's also holding a letter, and her little letter says, "Sweetheart." You can see that. And then at the back of the wagon, there's a little Prima piece there, and it says, "Hugs and Kisses," if my camera will focus. Now let's tune into these beautiful papers. I covered the inside of the wagon with the beautiful papers. You can see that little chocolate polka dot pink paper in the inside. It's covered on all sides of the wagon. In the middle of the wagon, I just included some of this shredded paper to lift up the embellishments that's located inside. And then I also, to create like the whitewash look, I used some texture paste. I'm gonna go, and you can see that texture paste a lot better. And I just put it all over the wagon. Check out this beautiful paper right here. It is Shabby Chic Luscious. Look at that. And I just put a lot of texture paste to really bring out the shabbiness in the paper. And you can see the front of it there. I covered the all sides of the wagon with the beautiful digital paper. And then I, whitewashed it with the texture paste I used. In the inside, I also included some pearls. I lined it out in some pearls in the inside. And also there's pearls here on the outside of the wagon as well. And as I mentioned, that texture paste is all over. I'm going to bring up the handle of the wagon so you can see it. Here's the handle. I included some really pretty tulle with a flower there in the center, and everything is stickled up. Also, you'll see that texture paste on the handle quite heavily. I wanted to really bring out that shabby feel for the wagon. You can see that. Okay, so let's just jump into the embellishments, and let me share those with you. So let me share with you the embellishments I created. Here's a beautiful tag. You can see the beautiful digital paper there, and you can see all of the texture paste and glitter. So I used distressed glitter as well as texture paste all over the tag to really make the shabby chicness pop out. I have a rosette on the front of the tag, and then a wood letter, also the love. Here's the back of it. And I really wanted to showcase the beauty of the paper. So that's the first tag. I created another tag. Let me get that out. Here's the second tag. This one is slightly different. I included like a little letter in the back and put a sticker there that says, "Hello, beautiful." Also, you can't hardly see it, but there's a little mesh trim in there to bring out the shabby chicness. I used tulle bows and everything throughout to bring that soft feel. And I love how these tags turned out. So that's the second tag. I also wanted to create some fun rosettes. So I did these cute rosettes. And the fun thing about this is, if you see right there, the little stick and that cupcake, that came from the digital paper. The heart shape, I just took the paper and adhered it on top of the heart because, again, I was pulling from that paper and wanted to bring that paper to life. And also here, you can see there's a heart shape behind the cupcake. That's also from the digital kit, the paper. I just used the paper to create that heart. And I have an embellishment here that says Sweet Temptation. And it also has some mesh trim in between the layers. So that's the first rosette. Here's the second one. So it's slightly different. I put a fun sticker on there that says I love chocolate. And I have that mesh trim in between the layers. I created some mason jars using the beautiful paper again. This paper is so pretty, you don't have to do much. I put one of those fun hard stick pins there. Again, use the trim and flowers throughout to bring the whole thing together. I have a little sentiment down here that says love, and it's sitting on top of a banner. So I created 2 of those. And then I also created some hearts. You gotta have some hearts. So I created these double hearts. And that's how they turned out. And here's I think it's another one down in here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Right here. So I think they turned out so pretty. And then for fun, I just created this cute little wand. And a lot of you, I know this looks familiar, that little heart came from the Dollar Tree. I put a cute little tag on there that says, Hey Valentine, and some tulle. Just for fun and to bring the Valentine feel to the whole wagon. So that is my project, creating with the digital paper kit, My Valentine by Kitty Scrap Post by Luisa. Make sure you guys pick it up and create something fabulous. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.